You may have seen one of my recent videos where we made toasted marshmallow syrup. There are many different uses for it, but of course I'm going to use it for coffee. Now you may be familiar with these kind of syrups, and I definitely use these too, but it's really fun to try out your own homemade syrups. And don't worry, we'll use the heat gun again, because for the topping we're going to do toasted marshmallows. So let's go ahead and try it out. Pause the video here because this includes supplies and ingredients. Now it's time to jump into this recipe. The first step is to toast the marshmallow topping. You want to fill a small glass bowl with some marshmallows and use your Wagner heat gun to add that toasty goodness. Then you can go ahead and prepare the cold brew. You may have seen this in my cold brew video, but you want to add 1/4 cup of concentrate and 3/4 cup of cold water. And I have been loving these giant ice cubes. They look cool when you pour the cold brew over, but they also don't melt as quickly. Next, you want to make the marshmallow cold foam. You'll want to use toasted marshmallow syrup, and I show you how to make this in one of my recent videos. Add about a tablespoon, then add about 1/4 cup of half and half, and pour that toasted marshmallow syrup in there. And then you will use a frothing wand to make sure that it gets all nice and frothy, and that really thick syrup gets, incorporated into that cold foam. It should increase in size by quite a bit, and this is honestly another really fun part of the recipe. And then you're able to pour that right on top, and it should form a nice layer as well as kind of integrating into the rest of the coffee. You can adjust this ratio kind of as you go and figure out what you like best, but next you're going to add the marshmallow topping. So I like to start off with just regular marshmallows that aren't toasted just to give it a little more dimension, and then one by one adding in those toasted marshmallows that we did earlier. At this point they're nice and dry, but that's actually a good thing because they aren't as gooey and sticky when you're dealing with them. Then, because this syrup is so thick, you can actually drizzle it on top. Give it a good stir, and then using a little spoon just like this, you can drizzle it right on top. I know it's turning into like more of a dessert than a coffee drink, but I really hope you enjoy it and that you will give it a try because it's delicious and it's such a fun treat. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll subscribe to see more DIYs and coffee.